Welcome to another episode of Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. This time we have the Fire Canyon with this buzzing thing because the game's kind of lagging. The first thing we'll be doing before we begin is Kira's here to torture us right now.
Great! You have the 20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees, so try to keep her cool. Flying over open lava will definitely heat you up fast. Hit 500 degrees and it's over.
Over? Like burning molten metal over?
The fire canyon gets pretty hot, so keep a lookout for jumps to keep you off the hot ground. I've also released several blue cooling balloons you can use to drop the shield's temperature quickly. Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Yet, performance there was terrible. But we are now finally beginning this level. The thing about this is that, well, jumping consistent... Yes, I know that, Daxter. Anyway...
Scoutflies out here too.
Shut up! Yeah, Scoutflies are here too. Daxter, I'm gonna fucking strangle you if you don't shut the fuck up! Right. What I'm saying is that jumping consistently does lengthen your ride here. Because you just stay straight and don't jump consistently, that will continue to grow. While if you jump, it grows less. Which is a nice tactic.
Use the hot turn to steer harder.
Shut up! Since we are doing this 100%, we do have to hit all of these boxes for the precursor orbs, and we do have to get all the scout flies. So we do have to drive regular, but we do also have to hit all these blue oxygen balloons and get all the flies, which we have done now. And lastly is to get to the exit, which is not too far from here. It's right over there. Got the precursor orbs, and we got the power cell. We are done at Fire Canyon. For like 2 minutes.
Wahoo! We made it!
Yay! You can shut up now. And by the way, we've made it to Rock Village, the second homeworld. Now I'm supposed to activate this button here and the portal will open up. But if I decide to walk around to the back area where we can find another fly, we get this. Here's the fly, and then this will happen if you go over here.
Hey! We're still waiting. Turn on the teleport gate.
Well, let's not keep them, you know, left there for any longer, really. Let's go back, turn on the portal, and let them in to begin our time here.
Whoa! I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleporter tingling sensation. Hey! It looks like the Blue Sage threw a party.
Oh my! Rock Village is on fire!
One heck of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming boulders. Oh, and it looks like the Blue Sage is working on a levitation machine to move them. Assuming it's operational, we're gonna need power cells to fuel it. I guess you two are going to have to find some more.
We'd better take a look at his notes. Jak, go check on the villagers. Then come back and give us an update. And take the furball with you.
We'll be doing that, but first, we can actually talk to these two, in which we will find they have some stuff to tell us, and also we can go back to these two areas we wanted to, but there's no reason to for us. So let's go ahead and talk to Sage first, see what he wants us first.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrab Zoomer to the nearest transpad. Ride the Zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here, and don't forget the corners.
And next up is Kira.
Apparently, the precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jack here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
There you go. So now we know our objectives for this area from these two. We can now go on and check out the entire village, which isn't really much of a village compared to Sandover Village. In fact, the next couple of villages, you wouldn't even think of being a village. If anything, this is more like a fucking open-ended kind of forest area. And, so the only thing we have left.
Why the Blue Sage disappeared, you're going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get them.
Yep, we now need 45 power cells. And not only that, but the villagers here not only want 90 precursor orbs, and not only do we have that giant fucker too, there are also a few objectives we have to do with these guys, which I'm just going to go ahead and take care of right now. I'm talking to them, like this person right here, which I did by accident.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We can. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
So that is basically the Laura Croft sort of character right there, because for voice and such. But yeah, I'm not the only villager here, even though she's not really a villager, she's just here to research and such. There are 2 villagers here, in fact. In fact, they're right over inside of here. I'll be going ahead and talking to the left one first, who is a betting man.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my short on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet on mine. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the precursor basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
And now for the hero.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure, I was tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all. I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment. So, full of valor, armor shining in the sun, I climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me like one tenderizes a Yakov steak.
Have you tried attacking him with your melodrama? 'Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master of blue eco and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way. But alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure, and seal my doom? All Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
And he's also going to give us a power cell for this as well, so why not?
Oh, wonderful. You brought me the precursor orbs. All right, I'll fix the bridge. But don't ask me to get involved with that creature again.
Now, you can make it across to there without the need of doing that, but again, I'm doing this sort of fairly, so might as well get it out of the way. Now, that is all the villagers. The Oracle motherfucker, not so much a villager, he's just everywhere. But we do have to talk to him in this part to get it out of the way. And yeah, he's also about 240 precursor orbs just to get both his power cells. And yeah, not too much left before we end the part there. There's also a cache here which requires some blue eco. So I'm going to go ahead and make a okay line. There is a better line than doing what I'm doing here, but I went this way because why the fuck not? I still got the cache anyway, so there you go. Right, let's see the Oracle and see what he has to say right now. Probably some more wisdom bullshit.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
And there you go. That is everything. And unfortunately, that's also the end of this part. I could have said more about our level that we had to do, but Dax just had to keep fucking interrupting. So next time, we'll be talking about Precursor Basin, as we go through some objectives that we have now unlocked, 3 of them, which we'll be doing next time. Thanks for watching.